Good, wonderful morning, and welcome back to the channel. 'Tis I, Boss. Thank you for joining me this morning. Today's video, we're going to do a little bit of show and tell. I'm going to show a few things and tell about them, I guess. And I need to work on chainsaws this morning. Not sure how much of that I'll shoot, but maybe a bit. And we might sneak over and split on some wood. So let's get started. Oh, let me back up because this thing is huge. This is my new wood stove. It is not a wood boiler. Let me go up, see how tall the chimney is. Hopefully the sun isn't blowing it out. Let's check this thing out. By the way, we've affectionately named it the choo-choo train because it kind of looks like a choo-choo train. Yeah, here's the business end of it. I picked this up from a friend of Mr. Tyler's. We got it 100% free given to me. It is a forced hot air system, and we need to put in new fire brick. I'll poke you guys right back in there. Here, look at this. You guys can go right in there. Check everything out. So we're going to replace the fire brick. This is where the ashes come out. That thing right there is a shaker handle, so you can actually shake it to get the ashes to fall down there. I need a long shovel. It needs a new seal. The shovel would be to get the ashes out. It does need a seal here on the door. And that's what the door looks like. And that's for the ashes. That's a vent. Has a neat little solar light up here that comes on every night, which is handy. Let's go around the side here. That's an old thermostat that's going to get replaced out, and that was the original place where the thermostat was. Of course, it needs a little TLC. Here's some wire that needs some love. I need to put a new door on that little clean out area. And so forced hot air. This is where the hot air comes out. This is just some junk that came with it I threw in there. That's where your hot air comes out. This is the vent side. And you can see it's got an electrical plug. Electrical plug is going to come right over here and plug in outside. The hot air is going to go underneath my deck and underneath the house, and my furnace is literally right there, and we're going to tie right into the furnace. So that's why I'm cutting the wood a little bit longer for myself. So the game plan is we're going to stack a bunch of wood right in this area. We may move our outdoor fire pit that we haven't even had a fire this summer, and stack some wood out here. Just a guess, I'm going to guess and say I need about 10 full cords to feed that. We may stack some here in our little makeshift wood shed that me and Mrs. Boss built last summer, or rebuilt. So that's that. That's why we're cutting our wood a little bit longer this year. I should get a tape measure and actually measure how deep that is before I cut a bunch of long stuff that don't fit. All right, number 2. This is my new daily driver. I think I mentioned in the last video that I had another truck at home, so I wasn't super heartbroken about you know, the brake line breaking on the old Chev. So the old Chev is going to be a wood hauler. This is literally going to go a mile down the road, 3 miles to the gas station and back when I need to go up and get gas or whatever for it. But this thing is just going to haul wood. It ain't even going to deliver wood anymore. It's just going to haul from the woods. That's it. So this truck is my daily driver. I take it on my excavating jobs. You can see I got all my hand tools in there and extension cords and extra gas and tools and sawhorses and all that fun stuff. It's a real decent truck. It drives really nice. It runs really good. It gets pretty good gas mileage. This does not have the Hemi in it. It has the little V8, which is fine. It does pull my big trailer. I had this last job that I haven't showed you guys a video on. I had 23 railroad ties, 16 60-pound bags of concrete, and 16 4x4 treated, plus weeper tile on it, and it pulled it fine. I mean, I wouldn't want to pull that weight from here to Texas, but you know, we probably did 40, 50 miles, you know, with all that weight on there, and it did fine. So this is item number 3. You guys have seen the trailer. You guys know that I had a bad spot in the frame. I took it to my good friend, Mr. Rob. Thank you, Rob, for all your hard work on this trailer. But we replaced this piece from here all the way down to here and re-welded the shackles. That's all rebuilt, all nice and heavy duty. I gotta send little boss out here to sweep this. I had him throw all our garbage there in the burn pile, but he didn't sweep it. I don't know if I can get over here. All right, on this side, from this weld right here and this piece right here all the way down has been replaced. It's all new, all reinforced, heavy duty. She pulls and hauls like a champ. Item number 3. I'll move on to item number 4 because it's a show and tell video. It's what we do here. We show and we tell. Not really. All right. Forgot to bring my coffee out this morning. It ain't gonna go well. All right, so I mentioned this in a previous video. This is my new to me Husqvarna big heavy duty mower. I love it. Normally I keep a cover on it, but I put it away the other day and it was hot, so I just left it alone. So I get all the birds pooping on it. But I can put a 2-inch ball down here and I can move my log splitter around with it. Fantastic. I can mow, well, we probably have about 2 acres here to mow of cuttable grass. About an hour and 15 minutes I can cut this whole yard. It's fantastic, big time saver. So yesterday Mr. Tyler and I went out and got 2 pickup loads of wood on the old blue Chev. Plus I had about a load and a half here. You guys saw the half load in the last video. There's the neighbor's kitty. Say hi to YouTube. Here you go. Anyway, this is my stack of wood, or our stack of wood, because Mr. Tyler gets a share of it. I don't know, there's probably, oh, a good 2 cord here, probably a little more. This pile right here of processed is all long cut for the new stove. I want to sneak out here and do a little splitting today, if I can. Mr. Tyler had something to do, otherwise we'd be out in the woods this morning. Mostly ash. There is just a pinch of maple. Maple. This is stuff we've already processed. It was mostly green, but no big deal. It's drying up good. I haven't done a moisture test on it, but I'm sure by this fall, and this will be all sale wood. It's all 16 inches, give or take an inch or 2. And this is the new system I was mentioning, where I don't stack. I'm just going to throw it in a heap, and we'll either measure as we sell or sell approximate loads. Either one works for me. But I need to lay down some more pallets here. Hope to work on that today as well. Lots to do. Always lots to do. So I'm going to pause you out. I might bring you in for a little chainsaw stuff. I might call this a long enough video. I'll surprise you. Stay tuned. You'll either get an outro or a little bit of chainsaw repair action. Alright guys, we're going to end this video off changing things up a little bit with some welding. Alright, so that's my 4-way wedge. Let me get up here and I'll show you. I'm going to go ahead and grind this old weld off and put this wing back on it, weld it on like so. I figure I can weld as well as your average Chinese factory workers. So while I got the grinder out, I'm going to touch this edge up. Maybe these wings a little bit too. So enough jaw jacking. Let's get after it. Oh, I should explain as well, it is the next day. Along come a rainstorm, so I didn't get a whole bunch of work done yesterday. Messed with chainsaws until I got thoroughly irritated with messing with chainsaws, and about that time it started raining. So I got some parts on order. I don't know if we'll make a video about it, but you know, I might actually change how I got this in the vise. Take brown clamp off. Let us see. I like it to be nice and flat like that. So we can grab this other wing a little. There. I like that better. For grinding purposes anyway. There we go. Put on the welding gloves. I had to buy new welding gloves because over the winter time the mice ate mine. Literally. Yeah, that's a thing. That is a thing. Alright, grinding it is. Alright, I'm going to clean this piece up a little as well. I like it. Sharp enough. One of these days I'm going to clean and organize. Probably when hell freezes over. Alright. I cut a little bevel on this, on the back, so I can get a little deeper penetration. I know, that's what she said. Alright, I'm going to tack it there and then change my anglage around. Of course. Let's tack this. Well, you know, I know I'm crying in my iced tea, but I think this will actually be way stronger than the factory. Yeah, that should do something. Alright, I'm going to touch them up real quick with the grinder and all that welded back on. We'll go over and test it after it cools off a little bit. And that'll wrap up the vid after we go test it. Oh, I need more junk. You know? All right, guys and gals, that's working perfect. I had to replace the bolt on the ram as well today, but working absolutely perfect. I'm tickled to death. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned a little something, maybe. I don't know. That's always my hope. Coming up next, probably more wood splitting. Think I'm going to be splitting tomorrow morning, and then Monday we'll be back out in the woods. Oh, if you caught on video, the long cut ones, and I cut probably a cord of long cut, I'm throwing in the blue Chevy right here. So that's why I'm chucking it two different ways. One's for resale, and one's for my use. All right, guys and gals, till next time. Oh, you, right? Yep, you hit all the buttons. I appreciate it. Helps out the channel a lot. All right, guys, till next time, bye.